So the conversation is out there. Did the runner intentionally attack her, or was it a mistake? She just was, flailing about and she came in contact with her head by mistake. Me personally, from what I've seen so far, in clippings and Newsbit, it looked like she did it intentionally. But we're going to tap in right now with Irene Britt USA. Y'all can check her out. Subscribe if y'all like. And see what, see what she's talking about. But we're going to tap in real quick. And just see what she's came up with. Let's tap in.
So this story is wild. This is something that I have not seen ever in my life. And I used to do track and field. I used to do relays and sprints and all of that. And I couldn't believe what I saw. So we have a high school track meet. They're doing a relay. And we see one of the runners appear to hit another runner with the baton. She retreats, takes cover, the young lady who was hit. And she speaks out and says, she's devastated that this has happened. But then the girl who hit her with the baton, or at least appeared to hit her with the baton.
I say baton. She's saying baton. I mean, I don't know how y'all pronounce it. But me personally, I say baton. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get back to the story.
It's disputing the whole thing, saying that it's camera angles, and we got it wrong, apparently. So this was a high school track and field meet in Virginia. It turned violent when one runner physically assaulted her opponent with a baton during a relay race. So Brookfield High School's Kaylin Tucker was the second leg runner for the 4x200 meter relay at the VHSL Class 3 State Indoor Championships at Liberty University on Friday. The junior was attempting to cut into the inside lane during a tight battle for second place as she was rounding turn 4. That's when another runner from IC Norcon High School wound up and smacked Tucker in the back of the head with the baton.
Before we go any further, this definitely gives me flashbacks to back in the 90s. There was two skaters, I don't know if y'all recall or not, two skaters who had a similar situation. I believe it was Nancy Kerrigan, and she was attacked while she was literally ice skating and with a steel pole. Like, people crazy out here for success. When they feel like their success is being threatened, they coming for you. It's wild. But anyway, let's finish tapping in.
The family is looking for an apology after they say their daughter was attacked in the middle of a track meet. Tonight, 10 News reporter Jason Freund spoke with the family about the alleged incident.
When Kaylin Tucker first wanted to start up track, her parents were naturally proud.
She started in 8th grade, but originally she went in 7th grade, and she said it was too much running and she quit. So she ended up going back and doing it again in 8th grade, and she only wanted to do sprints.
Fast forward to her junior year of high school, and she found herself running in the Class 3 state.
Now, this is the girl that was attacked, and that was her parents sitting on the couch there.
For Brookfield High School, but nobody could have seen this coming.
When you get on the other side of the track, you have to cross into lane 1. You have to merge in.
Beating her like as if she was a pinata.
She kind of made me get cut off a little bit.
I mean, can y'all see that? Like, she's basically smacking her upside the head like she's a pinata. How can that be a mistake? And she did it on several occasions. Like, she just kept beating her head with it. Like, that's wild. Like, I'm quite sure she got some skull fractures or something, because that thing is hard. And y'all see the way she was welling at her head with it, like she was pissed at her, man. And she said she didn't mean to do it. So what was she going into, convulsions or something? So why you ain't dropped to the ground and start flailing and foaming at the mouth if you couldn't control your actions? But you can control your legs running, but you couldn't control your hands. I don't know, this is suspect, but let's get back into it.
Backed away, and then as we got around the curve, she kept bumping me in my arm, And then finally, when we got off the curve, I like slowly started passing her, and then that's when she just hit me with the baton and I fell off the track.
Kaylin ran up.
There it is right there. She was mad because she was passing her and she was bumping her initially. And then she started attacking her with the baton once she saw that she was taking over her position in the race because she knew that she was about to lose. Wow. That's crazy. Man, people crazy. And the crazy part about all of this, all these spectators here, cameras, teams, and your school and officials and everything is present at the time and seeing this take place, and this girl sitting here saying it was a mistake. Like, and crying her eyeballs out. Last interview I seen her had, she's crocodile tears. I never meant to do this, and you never meant for them to come at you like this. Like, this is crazy, y'all.
And her mother ran onto it. Team trainers came to her aid, and the opposing school, IC Norcom, was quickly disqualified. But the damage had already been done.
I could feel like a headache coming up, so I just set out. But I recently went to the doctor, and they prescribed me with a concussion and a possible fractured skull.
Exactly. Y'all see that? She knocked that girl over the head so hard, she gave her a concussion and fraction. That's crazy. I could tell by the way she was swinging her arm, flailing her arms with that pole in her hand, pipe, or whatever you want to call it. Like, she was trying to take that chick out, man. That's crazy. That's an assault. I don't know if you ask me, that's an assault. Like, that girl belong in jail. Her and her crocodile tears. But let's get back to it.
Parents are looking for an apology. They've got one already from the IC Norcom athletic director and the opposing athlete's parents. Now, they just want one from the coach and the opposing athlete herself.
I'm going to take the risk and show it to you. This is in the context of sports, so I'm hoping YouTube are okay with this.
We already saw it.
Although obviously,
what we needed to see.
Hitting somebody over the head with the baton is not within the context of sports.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh.
So from what I saw there,
she swung at her head at least 3 to 4 times. Like, come on, y'all. How's she going to say that was a mistake? 3 to 4 times you swinging at her head. Your arm is flailing forward towards her head with this pipe in your hand, and you don't have no control of that, but you got control of your legs to run and slow down. It doesn't look good.
You didn't see them run into each other and clash. It's something that can happen in a relay like this. But what I saw was Kaylin passed the girl. She had already passed her, and then I see the baton coming for her head. That's what I saw.
Baton.
Kaylin says the same thing. This is what she experienced. She said, I was so in disbelief. I didn't even know what happened. So I got hit in the head, and I just fell off the track. I mean, the poor girl retreated off the track to get away from this person. You know, she was grabbing her head, falling to the ground in pain. As she pulled away, just to see the strike, the whole section just gasped. Recalls Kaylin's mother, Tamaro. And then, when I just saw her go down, all I could do was just run out of the bleachers. And I just knew I had to get to her. So she rushed to her daughter's side where she was receiving medical aid. And she said that nobody from Norcom High School came to offer any apologies or to show any concern.
Wow.
The coaches or the athlete herself didn't even come over to apologize.
Did y'all hear that? They never, from the team who the girl attacked her, the opposing team never came over to apologize. Nobody came from the team to say, hey, we sorry, we saw what happened. Nothing. It was like they act like it never happened. I mean, does this happen all the time in track and field? I mean, am I missing something here? Like, y'all tell me. Like, I'm lost. That's an assault. I don't care what anybody say. You hit my daughter over the head with a baton, like, I'm jumping on that field coming after your ass. Like, come on, man. That's crazy.
To explain themselves. No apologies, no coaches, no athlete, no anything.
Nobody.
Even if it was an accident, which I don't believe it was. Nothing, Tamaro said in an interview with a local news station. And it's been more than 24 hours now. So I guess that was the major thing. My child was hurt, but nobody came to check on her. That's absolutely shocking. So Kaylin, bless her, she was treated for concussion and a possible skull fracture. So the Tuckers did reach out to the parents of the runner who hit Kaylin with the baton, and they have since offered apologies, as well as the athletic director at IC Norcom. They apologised on the students' behalf. So hear this. We now have lip readers who have investigated the matter.
Lip readers. That means that they could pick up on the girl who assaulted the girl with the baton on what she was saying during this. So evidently, footage is out there that's saying they took close-up shots of her as she was assaulting her or before she assaulted her and what she was saying to her beforehand. So now this is the smoking gun. This will tell you whether she intended this or not by what she was saying to her before this action took place. So without further ado, let's get back into it.
Because the person in question who hit Kaylin with the baton is telling a different side entirely, saying that it was an accident.
I'm just a person by myself. Nobody's gonna believe me because I can admit from the video it does look purposeful, but I know.
Y'all see them tears, man? Y'all see them crocodile tears? Are you serious? Like, you assaulted this girl and you're crying like you was assaulted. Like, make it make sense. It's not making any sense. Like, now you crying. What you crying about? Because you know what you did. And, like, you didn't think you was getting caught. You was in front of hundreds of people. Your team, her team, schools, officials. Everybody was there and saw it in plain sight, and it was being recorded. Like, what you thought you was in a dream? She thought she was in a dream state. Like, look at these tears, man. Her face soaking wet. Soaking wet. Tears running down to her lips. She drinking tears. And now she man, listen. Make it make sense, y'all, because it don't to me. Let's go.
Intentions, and I would never hit somebody on purpose. Everybody has feelings. So you're physically hurt, but you're not thinking of my mental, right? They're going off of one angle. A couple times hitting her like
y'all see what she did?
Got stuck behind her back like this.
She basically said, you got hurt and you thinking about your feelings, but you're not thinking about mine, and I'm mentally hurt. What? She's basically adding insult to injury. She's telling this girl that you should be thinking about my feelings because I'm mentally anguished about this and you're just physically hurt by this. Damn, this girl is cold. That's the mind of a killer. Like, she could kill somebody. Like, she could literally kill somebody and feel like, you made me do this and I didn't want to do it and you didn't understand what I was going through. Like, I loved you and you just walked out and I had to shoot you because you couldn't leave me and go with nobody else. Yo, that's scary. That's really scary, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but that's scary to me. But let's get back into it.
And it rolled up her back. I lost my balance, and when I pumped my arms again, she got hit. I know my intentions, and I would never hit somebody on purpose. They're assuming my character, calling me ghetto, racist slurs, death threats, all of this just because of a 9-second video.
Okay, so
she said just because of a 9-second video. Like, she downplaying this whole situation. Y'all coming at me just because of a 9-second video. No, because of assault. You assaulted this woman. That's why they coming after you. Like, in plain view, you was acting like you was in a dream state and you're not even taking responsibility for your action. You saying that you didn't do this. You didn't mean to do this. You was flailing and your hands just so somehow contacted with her head with your baton in her hand. Like, what? This chick is crazy, man. Yo, they need to give this woman a psychological test or something. Like, she need to see psych ASAP. Back to it.
These are my thoughts. She's saying it was an accident. It's the camera angle. And it looks bad, but it's just the way the camera is positioned. And from where we were sitting, from our perspective. And she has every right to offer her explanation, no matter, how you feel about her explanation. She has every right to offer that and to get people to think of, an alternative scenario from what we initially assumed. However, it seems like she's making it about herself rather than Kaylin. She's making it all up.
My point exactly. I just said the exact same thing. That's insane. Like, you making it clearly about yourself. You just disregarding the whole fact that you assaulted this woman. Crazy.
Herself and how she is suffering. When this poor girl, Kaylin, ended up with concussion and suspected skull fracture. When she's in the middle of running, I cannot imagine. I would be so scared. And somebody's hitting me with a baton. She retreated off the track. Some people are even comparing this to Nancy Kerrigan and what happened with the ice skating in the 90s. Same thing. So we have lip readers weighing in to this debate. The Virginia high school sprinter, accused of smacking her opponent on the back of the head with a baton, shouted at her younger competitor during the alleged attack, according to a report. While the speed at which the girls were running and the distance the camera was away from the track hampered the audio and video quality, one expert believes she figured out what Everett said. Aaliyah Everett is the young lady who's been accused of hitting Kaylin with the baton. So according to the lip reader, Everett said, "Get off," and "Hey, oh." The Portsmouth, Virginia area runner.
She basically said, "Get off, ho." Yo. She attacked that woman and basically said it. Now she busted and she's lying. Wow. Yo, I can't make this stuff up, man. This is wild. That was crazy. Y'all saw it for yourself. So y'all make your own judgment, man. Hit me in the comments and let me know what y'all think about this whole thing. Like, was this girl lying? Do y'all believe her? Do y'all believe that she did this on purpose or it was a mistake? Or do y'all think this woman should be brought up on charges? That's assault with a deadly weapon. And I mean, the girl was concussed and she has a fractured skull. Like, that's assault, no matter how you look at it. But I want to know what y'all think. What's your opinion? What y'all feel about this? Let me know in the comments. All right. Don't forget to subscribe. This is a More Hip Hop News TV, and I'm your boy, Philly Dark One, and I'm out. Peace.